Hello, what's up? My name is Sean. I'm a photojournalist in Columbia, South Carolina. I've written over 17,000 photo captions for the Associated Press and for Getty Images. Typically, your photo captions are going to be two sentences. The first one's going to be written in present tense, and the second one's going to be written in past. Your first sentence is going to be the most important one, and it's going to cover a subject, a where, and a when. I'm going to repeat that again because it's pretty simple. The first sentence, the most important sentence, is going to primarily cover a subject, where, and when. Your second sentence, written in past tense, is going to provide context. This is basically your why. And this isn't a spot for you to editorialize. This is a place for you to explain kind of why you were there making the photo. You don't want to cram everything into the first sentence. So this gives you spot to include additional context that may help the audience better understand. So we've built a really basic photo caption with Private Xavier Ruffin in Columbia, South Carolina on Saturday, September 3rd, 2016. Fort Jackson celebrated 100 years as a U.S. Army base in 2017. If you're on deadline and you're really rushed, maybe something like this works. And this is always a really good place to start. And then as you add details and information on the action that's hopefully going on in your photo, maybe we come away with something like this. Private Xavier Ruffin and fellow soldiers in D Company, 2nd Battalion, 193rd Infantry Brigade participate in a drill and ceremonies competition following their rite of passage at Fort Jackson Army Base, Saturday, September 3rd, 2016 in Columbia, South Carolina. From Bamberg, Ruffin has signed up to serve as a Patriot missile system operator. So if we look at this latest caption, we've added details about our subject. We've described the action that's happening in the photo, and this shows that you can do a lot of different things, but if you have a formula where you start with something really basic, it'll allow you to make acceptable captions on deadline, and it'll allow you to build better captions as you make more photos and have to caption more photos. Now that you know the basics of caption writing, I'm going to hit you with my #1 tip on the process. Before your assignment, you can pre-write most of your caption. Let's take a look. Here's an assignment I have coming up. South Carolina basketball fans in Columbia, South Carolina, Sunday, April 7th, 2024. And then second sentence would be a good place to put the outcome of the game. And let's add some information about our subject and what they're doing. And fix this spelling mistake. And what happens if we have an individual person? And let's identify the specific location. We as journalists have a responsibility to contribute to the first draft of history. That means the historians will look back through our work and, well, they'll be wondering the who, the where, and the when. So if we're not including that work, then what are we doing? Another reason that photo captions are important is because it allows folks to fact check. If we give them subject, where, and when, they can use that information to verify whether the photo is being used in an honest manner. And at the end of each caption, we're going to credit the photographer. And it's not to inflate the photographer's ego, it's for fact-checking and historical purposes.